Hey guys, let's talk about what is Agile and what is a Scrum, because industry we usually use these two, Agile and Scrum, together most of the time. We sometimes create some problem in understanding that what is Agile and then where the Scrum fits in. So we need to go a little bit in in a history to understand that what all these things have started. Agile is nothing new. I think somebody was talking to me and referring about that Agile is used as a term even in Second World War. So, and if you look at the dictionary meaning, the Agile is more about the flexibility. Flexibility is in terms of what? Maybe flexibility in terms of reacting to the something. Now, if you look at from the market, if from the business point of view, when I say Agile means what? The Agile means basically we are expecting that the organization has to react on the basis of market conditions. So, if I need to put it in a one line that what is Agile? The simple way you can say the Agile is ability for an organization to adopt changes, or you can say adopt new practices based on the market demands in order to be profitable in this business. So Agile is more about organization ability. It has to be enabled that help us organizations to quickly shift from one to another or try something and then if it works continue, otherwise change your ideas and all. So when you say Agile for software development, then it's not very old. It has started in 2001. But before I go through that, what happened in 2001, look little further and then say where the Scrum came. So in 1993, J. Sutherland and Ken Swaber, they published they presented a paper in a conference called a Scrum Framework. And their idea was to have some sort of iterative and incremental delivery rather than having it is a long waterfallish way of delivering a software. So in 93 a Scrum came, and the same time or even earlier than that there are some other methodology or framework came. Those more or less talks about the same thing, like an extreme programming by Kent Beck, or there is a DSDM or crystal programming or FDD. There are many frameworks available in the market. People were going and presenting the papers in conferences, and it was more or less same talk, like, hey, the waterfall is not working. We need to have some different practices for software development, because software is not like a predictive development. It's more of an empirical development, where we build something, then we take a view. If it works, continue. Otherwise, we change it. Our ideas is not in one go things. So to keep new things keep coming, and we keep building the new things. So we can't have a plan-driven development, means a long plan, you can say, in a waterfall way. So in 2001, the people, those who were talking about the different frameworks here and there, they came together. And they started discussing that what is going to be better way to call our methods or frameworks, whatever we have. So those 17 people, they prepare a charter, you can say, or manifesto. That's known as an Agile Manifesto. So Agile Manifesto consists of 4 values and 12 principles, and this says any framework or methods or methodology which is in line with those 4 values and 12 principles are going to be known as an Agile methods or Agile project management or Agile software development practice or Agile product development practice, whatever you call it, whatever that suits to you. But it's all about those 4 values and 12 principles. Those so many frameworks, like as I said, DSDM, Lean, the crystal programming, Scrum, extreme programming. So basically, Scrum is one of those Agile methods. But what happened over the period, people really find Scrum is much lighter compared to any other framework, because XP talks a lot about practices and technical practices. Our organization was looking to improve the processes. Scrum talks about more of a processes. People likes it. It's a lightweight, and over the period, people started adopting a Scrum. So a Scrum is one way to get agility in the organization, but it's not the only way to get agility. It's really a good framework to start with. Even I go and talk about it everywhere that a Scrum could be the best way to move to the agility. But it's not the only way. And it's not that the Scrum is equal to Agile. But I also don't like to say that the Agile matters more than the Scrum. Because when you say Agile matters more than the Scrum, it sometimes creates confusion that, hey, without practicing anything, how can I achieve my goal? So a Scrum helps you to practice, and that allows you to achieve agility in the organization and enable the Agile principles and values in the organization. So when you say Agile, so Agile is basically an umbrella which consists all these frameworks and methods and all. A Scrum is one of the framework which helps you to achieve agility. So I hope it's clear to you guys that what is Agile and what is Scrum and how we can correlate these two together. Thank you.